Okay, Hiroko, so I have a Photoshop file here with one frame in it, and I haven't even started to do the animation yet, so, let's assume that I have, imported some photos here, and I have this, I just had one frame in my animation for right now. So, the way that I can add more frames is I can, open more photographs, for instance, inside of Photoshop that I want to use as part of my animation. Then I can paste them into my animation. So let's say this frame here, I'm going to go back and put it into my original animation here as a layer. Okay, you see when I pasted that it changed it down here in the left-hand corner. Okay, because on that frame, this is the visible layer on the top here, but I can easily just hide things and change what's shown in that particular frame. So if I want to add another frame, I can click this little button down here on the animation palette or the timeline palette, okay? And it adds another frame with the things that are visible in it right now. But if I want to change that, I go back over here to the layers palette and I click what's visible here. And now I have a 2-frame animation that is showing me, both of the frames, okay? Okay? So, I can add another frame. I go back to this one here, actually. So I want this to be this way. And I want this guy to be... I want a different guy here, so let's say I want to edit one of the frames here. I'm going to actually just make a copy of that one. And I'm going to just do something weird to it like that. Okay. Oh, except I didn't like that because that was also the one on the first frame. So if I go back to the first frame and I make that guy invisible and I go out to the third frame, there we go. So you see how I made changes to the first and the third frame there just by choosing which layer was visible, okay? So now, I edited one of the frames, or edited a copy of one of the frames, and that was a way that I could reuse what was visible in it and also edit it, okay? But let's say that I want that first frame to be frame number 4 again, right? So I click to add another frame, and it's showing me only what's visible, but I want it to look like frame 1. So I make that layer visible, and now I have 4 layers. Okay? All done.